Won't be long. Okay. Hi, Baltica. No cam? Just give me a second. How are you doing today? Like I said, it's going to be a pretty relaxed stream. Doing so-so, thank you. How about you? Why are you sad? What happened? Oh, thank you. It's not a shirt actually. It's a hoodie without really a hoodie. It's a vest. Hey Renato, how you doing? You feel sad? Yeah.
Who summons me? Who would face me? You show self! Dead man! Now you see how foolish to make threat. You see this, but soon you see nothing.
Today's stream is going to be, again, very simple. We're going to beat up this guy, and hopefully we get a Slayer, no matter if he's an Orc or an Olog. We'll try to make a Nemesis. Or we just find 4 Slayers.
Take down man!
Ah, don't worry, just... How you doing, Renato? So he basically just cancelled the streak. That's annoying.
When it gets to you, I betrayed you. Worth it just for that. Take down man! Take down!
So, what do you think is going to spawn? title, I mean. Any bets? Yeah, I agree. This community is pretty chill. A Kingslayer? Well, it would be fitting. Not really anything new. But I like when you get a title that shouldn't be a class like Slayer or V-Slayer. It's just something fun for me to do. The Gravewalker, yeah, that would be really weird, but different. Because you can't have a Gravewalker who's not a trickster. But in this case, one might just spawn. Who knows?
Hey! Now that you've got all those flips and twirls out of your system, what say we have a real fight?
Ah, we've got the Brilliant. Usually the Brilliant is a commander? No. I don't think there's really a unique class specifically for the Brilliant. He could even be an assassin, I think. So nothing really special. It doesn't look bad. Well, the Brilliant is usually, is always voiced by Dwight Schultz, and he can randomly ambush you, not like in this case, but he can randomly ambush you out of nowhere, saying, "Aha! I've got the advantage of surprise," and you know, because he's a strategist. So yeah, we could keep this guy and look for other Slayers afterward. Yeah, I think. Hello, Martin. So obviously, for us to be able to keep him, we've got to take out this guy. Why is there being an Olog spawn as Slayer? Well, it's not about, you know, fighting the Olog. It's to reach the combo of 100. Over 100, you might just spawn a random Slayer. And this can be anything. Even an archer who's a Slayer is kinda useless. In this case, we had a Slayer Olog. Slayer Ologs unfortunately do not use the abilities of Slayers. They just have sometimes bits of equipments that reflect the class, which is usually a unique thing because they shouldn't spawn that way. Would it be possible to fill up the entire army screen and have every single captain aggro us once? Well, if you've got them all around, you know, maybe during a siege, Imagine a fast learner Olog. Well, they do learn faster. They do learn faster. That's one thing that is actually a bonus to them. Is that you can't really use the same technique that you would usually use against others. Alright, so I'm going to title this The Brilliant. But I really want a title that is really something like that one time I keep repeating, like the Beastmaster, not the Beastmaster, the Ghoul Lover. But yeah, the Ghoul Lover is always a Beastmaster, and in this case, he was a Slayer. Was thinking doing free roam, but they'd probably just start their Nemesis mission. If it's possible to get good like RNG for that. Unlikely, but I think it would depend on really getting each captain to randomly ambush you while others are already walking around a certain outpost. You know, and like I said, you need to really wait for the ambush to appear randomly, and it might just stay forever. It could be possible, but that would be a huge waste of time just to have them all around you. So yeah, Siege is basically that. You've got the whole gang there. Like the bodyguard of the war chief. Yes, if you beat up the bodyguard, the war chief might just spawn and say, hey, you can't kill my bodyguard. It can happen.
Who summons me? Who would face me? You show self! Dead boy! You think you threaten me? You are not threat. You are nuisance. Like fly. I swat.
And I'm just going to say this. If we get an archer who's a slayer, we're just going to ignore it. Same thing for cargo riders. I don't want cargo riders. Unless they are tricksters and we can just replace the cargo with decoys, then, you know. Well, he's a pretty good guy, you know, he's pretty useful, and he's basically my first Slayer log to spawn in my game randomly by accident, so using him, that's basically his whole deal. He's bait. He's a Slayer bait.
Human! You fight well. Now we'll see how well you die.
Nice, we've got the Black Thorn. No look Black Thorn.
Not getting out of this!
Yep, the Rhino.
Really gets to you I betrayed you. Worth it just for that.
Okay. Let's get a better look at our new Rhino. Yeah, he looks good. And he doesn't have the dark pants, he's got the Slayer pants. Nice. The only problem I have with this guy is that he's got piercings under, you know, the mask. Yeah, I like him too. It's just the piercing that bothered me. I'm not against Ologs or Orcs having piercings. It's just, when you've got a helmet like this, you shouldn't have piercing poking through it. But there are ways we can get him to lose the helmet and lose the, you know. Yeah, just the fact that it's poking through is slightly bothering me. Yeah. Going to make a backup now. This guy, we could maybe beat him up to turn into, I don't know, the Immortal, or mostly known as the Slash Face. But I would need really to get him to lose the helmet, because he's not going to lose the piercings. How do you tell the difference between the black speech Olog and the normal Olog? Well, I wouldn't really call him normal Olog, there are 3 Ologs. You look at their stance. If you've got one who's just got his hands raised like, what's up? Then you know this is the one who's always talking about Sauron. If you've got one who is like, he's got his fists on the ground, that's voiced by I forgot the name. Well, look at this guy. This guy right here, that's the stance for you know, the black speech Olog. This guy, who's holding basically his weapon with both hands like this, and when you look at him, He's got both of his hands on the sides. That's the guy who's always praising Sauron. If you've got the other Olog who's just holding his weapon with one hand, just relaxing, well, that's, you know. Hi Dynamic, how you doing?
Ostarmo is not far.
So what's the stitch with Bruce? The stitch with Bruce? The stitch is, you know, the other Olog, like I said. He's got the same idle stance as Bruce. Same thing for the Immortal, or the Slash Phase, or the Blackthorn that we just spawned.
Filth boy! You think you threaten me? You are not threat. You are nuisance. Like fly. I swat.
As in the situation? What? The situation is basically we will farm Slayers and maybe we'll make Nemesis out of them in future stream. So far we had the Brilliant, we have the Blackthorn. Hopefully we get no Archer Slayers, but it's going to happen. If we get the Cargo Riders, I'm just going to ignore them because, you know, I don't like it. Well, like I said, Bruce will basically stand the same way that the Stitch would, or, you know, like I said, the Immortal, the Slash Face, he's got basically the same personality, but he's got the other voice. Alright then. Wait for the poison to end. Focus to come back. Cancelled the 100 streak, so let's do it again. And unfortunately I still haven't figured out the way to get ambushes from other classes like tank, tricksters, assassins, destroyers. Unless there's already one on the map, it's not going to happen. The only ones you know for sure are the Beastmaster and the Slayer. It's a major letdown, I think, but that's what we've got. Because imagine if you had a Trickster Olog, it would have been useful to have decoys.
Amateur! Oh, now that you're warmed up, we can have ourselves a fair fight, Gravewalker.
Ah, the Trainer! Now there's a title that usually spawns as a commander. And we've got another guy I wonder if this guy is also a Slayer. Well, he's got the unique eye for the trainer, or you know what they call him. Well, that. No, I think it's only the trainer has this eye. So yeah, I'm curious to see who this guy is. So let's just kill our main guy. Yeah, he's got a glass eye with the skull on it.
Too late to join up again. Be loyal this time. Promise.
Yeah, and it's worse when you know that I'm the one who came to force the betrayal from this guy in the first place. Or was I just waiting for him to ambush me and betray me so that I wouldn't feel bad about it? I don't remember. Let's see who's the new captain. The crazy. We've got a crazy Slayer. Eh. Okay. Well, we still got a Slayer. Usually the crazy is a berserker, so there's another unique mix. Yeah, like I said, they're usually berserker, but in this case they spawned as Slayers. Again, going to make backups. So this is basically what's going to happen this stream, just farming for Slayers that we're going to work with another time. So, trainer. Yeah, basically, because I think one was supposed to spawn, but because Astamo beat me up, kind of interrupted the spawn, so the other guy just took his chance. Yeah, basically, it should be a relaxed stream. It also helps me think about other stuff than politics, because I'm not a guy who's really into politics. I just get worried because the US are going crazy.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed.
Well, there are actually 4.
The mortal is not yet yours.
Like I said, we've got the Brilliant at the start, then the Blackthorn, who's the Olog. Let's not go there, Baltica. I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming those who voted for him or those who did not vote at all. I'm not blaming one bit those who try
Who
to fight
summons me?
against it.
Who would face me? You show self!
Oh, 2 ice skull.
Dead man! Now you see how foolish to make threat. You see this, but soon you see nothing. Take that man! Take, go!
Yeah, in my opinion, any other candidate, even Republican candidate, would have been better than Trump. I just, you know. When even George Bush is telling people don't vote for Trump, you know things are going bad. Yeah, I'd rather not talk about politics. Like I said, I just want this stream to be chill, so that we forget a bit about the horrors of the world that we live in. Oof.
You do not hurt.
Remember the Black Gate.
Oh no.
I wouldn't be too impressed with your self-talk. Now you've got a true challenge on your hands.
And the oh no is because he's a cargo rider, so I'm saying no to this guy. I would have let him live. I just don't want the cargo breaking his AI. Yeah. Yep, wasted potential. Yeah, it always has the tank pulled run.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
I think it's supposed to represent the fact that, you know, he took pieces of the Black Gate. Looks like it, I don't know. Rain, frost. Yeah, it makes it a bit too personal. But
As
I
time always
guess
not
that's kind of
far.
the point of the character. He's really there to make you hate him, that's basically
I
it.
am here! I am ready! Where are you?
And if you hate a character like this, then the voice actor did a great job.
Ranger boy! You think you threaten me? You are not threat. You are nuisance. Like fly. I swat.
Yeah, basically.
Get him off! Get him off!
But yeah, he's usually one of those characters that I kill because he's, like I said, he's basically there to piss you off. Like, I remember how I killed your family.
Man off! Oh, man!
Yeah. But you really have to give credits to actors in movies. If you hate a character's guts, you know the actor did that role real well. No, Michael Goth has this line, and it's basically his character trying to make you angry enough to finish him off.
Ranger! You handy with those blades?
Nope.
Let's see how you do after I take off those hands.
Nope, we don't want an archer slayer. He's completely useless. He's not going to do 3 swings like other slayers would.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
No, he's not. He's an archer. You can be an archer anything else. You can be an archer destroyer. You can be a trickster, an assassin, a commander. But if you're a slayer, you're useless.
Oztarmo is not far.
Yeah, they're unique, but they're bad. Uniquely bad is not a girl. It's bad.
I am here! I am ready! Where are you?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I remember how they were really deadly in
I served.
Shadow of Mordor.
I betrayed you.
The explosive arrows.
Knowing you cannot
instantly kill you.
enslave all. Knowing some Ologs just too strong for you.
Well, that would just be a broken character then. An orc marksman who's not an archer.
Take down man! Take down!
You would have broken animations. Or just not do anything at all and just look at you when you're fighting. The real challenge would try to make him useful.
You're quite handy with those weapons of yours. Now let me show you what I can do with mine.
So this guy, he can summon beasts, and he's a slayer, so that's useful.
Just for that.
Much more than an archer slayer. Yes, it's supposed to be a beast slayer. So he's got actually the ability of summoning beasts. And he's a slayer. Let's see. He's got Tremor, that's good. He's got the triple strike that he's never going to use. They have triple strike, you know, he's a slayer, but he's never going to use it. They haven't implemented it into their script. That's why they're not supposed to spawn. But yeah, it doesn't appear to be able to summon beasts at the moment. But still, he's different. And yeah, this guy always has the same voice, personality, and yeah, he's always mentioning how he ate the eyes of something, the heart of a drake. So yeah, at least we've got some candidates. Alright, let's get back in. What would be really useful, like I said, is to have them with the skills related to their title. Even they're supposed to be a certain class only, and they just got their triple slash. And then if you turn them into a legendary scar, you can also stack the skills from Flame of War or the Blight. Maybe you get super lucky and this guy spawns naturally as a random necromancer as well. So you've got that. You know. You could really create a monster. Much more useful than spawning Beastmasters, because Beastmasters, if you've got one, could turn into the Flame of War. He would throw bombs and basically kill his own beasts.
I am here! I am ready! Where are you? Carleon! Now you see how foolish to make threat! You see this, but soon you see nothing!
So yeah, I think maybe on the next Shadow War stream I'm going to work on the Blackthorn. I need to get him to lose his helmet. Maybe I could get him to have a patched up skull And then I could try to stack the slash face scars. Because I like him. And that way would stop having his piercings clip through his helmet. Never mind then. See if we can get back to the 100. Because before he goes down on his knees. No, he's not gonna die. Not yet. Okay, he's at 99. Good.
Really gets to you I betrayed you.
What do you mean, boss?
Worth it just for that.
See?
Your life
No spawn so far?
You've
Oh,
fought
no.
good against this schrock. But let's see you fight a real Uruk.
Cargo Rider. Nah. Grog Slayer is a good title. He's got his own personality and stuff, but before he gets down on his knees, well, that's how it happens when you've got their last chance.
Zog and his acolytes
He
have been
laughed,
cleansed by fire,
yeah, but
Mordor is not yet
he's a cargo rider. I said no to cargo riders. If they had made cargo riders optional, and if they made the AI better, I wouldn't have any problem with them.
Ostarmo is not far.
But it just breaks the AI during fights, so makes them useless.
Who summons me? Who would face me? You show self!
If okay, it's good, but cargo rider makes them maniac.
You are not threat. You are nuisance. Like
I mean, you
fly.
can make them maniacs
I
if you
swat.
want. I just don't like making them go crazy just because they don't have the skills I want. I just kill them and move on to the next target. I don't even bother.
Take down man! Take down! Your life you easy. I stop you again. Have to know better. Scream for me, boy. I know these tricks.
No, when they go insane, they just stop riding cargoes. That's why they want them to be maniacs, because maniacs are OP and they stopping riders. You can't have decoys either. Personally, I just don't like deranging because it stops the possibilities of transforming them any further into cheaters and stuff.
Take down man! Take down!
Like I said, I just don't waste time. I don't want them crazy or want cargo riders. I just move on.
Typical! Oh, impressive moves.
Ah,
But don't get cocky, Tark. I'm here to put you in your place.
well, he's not unique. He looks decent, but he's not unique. You should keep him. I mean, sure, nothing stops me from keeping him.
Too late to join up again. Be loyal this time. Promise.
I mean, that's fair. And I appreciate the fact that there are crazies in this game. Naturally crazy.
Show you skill.
But I don't want insane orcs in my army. Brand Bloom did really a good screamer in Shadow Mordor. What? Are you looking at me? I guess so. He really sounded like a maniac. Oh, are you talking about the ones who are just making them sound crazy and with growling and stuff? Is he also the one doing the blood drinker and screamer in Shadow Mordor? Or am I just mistaken?
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Tarmo is not far.
About to use my channel points and you might not like what I use them for. Alright. Is it safe for work?
Who summons me? Who would face me? You show self!
Rejecting cargo riders. Well, that's already what I'm doing. Unless you don't want me to reject cargo riders.
Dead man! You think you threaten me? You are not threat. You are nuisance. Like fly. I swat.
Because if you don't want me to recruit cargo riders, you kind of wasted your points there. Because that's basically what I'm doing. Even if they look cool and they've got some good abilities, if they ride cargoes, I say no. No more cargo rider rejecting for you. Oh, so you want me to accept them? Well, this is going to suck then. Well, alright, that's fair. I'm just going to place them in a folder called rejects.
Really gets to you I betrayed you. Worth it just for that. Tear you in pieces, you will! Scored your flag! Not fair!
Let's see if one already spawned. No? Okay.
Hey!
Ah!
Now that you've got all those flips and twirls out of your system, what say we have a real fight?
Okay, we've got the brown. Alright. Well, the brown is not bad. It changes its colors.
Ologs take time with you, not me. very quick.
I mean, I say we should keep the brown.
Just try me.
Take down man! Take down!
Nobody thinks you're racist, don't worry. You know, you can say brown, black, yellow, red, without, you know, talking about people. You know, those are just colors.
Take that.
That's something I never understood. People always, you know, obsessed about people mentioning colors for whatever reason. And they think, hey, that's racist. I'm talking about a shirt. Well, you do you.
For me. I dare you.
This guy's, hey, that's racist. You're against Schtroumpfs. Let's cancel Dynamic Star. He called the sky blue.
I'll kill you.
I thought better of you. What are you gonna say next? That the grass is green?
My
Take down man! Take down!
I'll have you. One step ahead.
Yeah. Caucasians, they really get offended these days for, you know, other cultures, and other cultures are like, hey, we're glad that people are interested in our cultures.
Good against me!
But we're like, oh, we have to defend them. It's like, there's nothing to defend unless you're insulting a culture.
Enough of you.
The grass is green. Cancel Dynamic Star right now. Oh, he's not terrified.
Orcs rise.
I got a symptoms piercing. I'm offending the cow culture. I don't know. But yeah, I just find this so... It's like, oh no, somebody's preparing Mexican food, but they're not Mexican. It's like, they appreciate the culture and somebody wants to cancel for appreciating the culture and showing, you know, that they like Mexican food. I just don't get it. Racism is such a stupid thing to do. It's just... you ate a lot of sushi. Ah, never been interested in sushi myself. I don't like raw fish. Well, I can't say I don't like it. I haven't eaten any, and I'm not interested in trying. White people low key weird. Well, we are. But seriously, weird can be all around, no matter who you are.
Zog and his acolytes
But
have been cleansed by
racism,
fire,
sexism
Mordor
is
not
just,
yet yours.
it just shows us how low humanity is going down. Like, we hate others for what they look like, really?
Aztarmo is not far.
That it's just... Yeah, there's a Drake. Well, we escaped him.
Who summons me? Who would face me?
Homophobia, yeah.
You show self!
It's like they get offended, like, no, I want it! No, that's not what I mean! I'm against it because,
Boys!
they never have a
You
real
see
reason. It's
how
like,
foolish
oh,
to
it's
make
against the
threat.
Bible!
You see this,
Uh-huh.
but soon you see nothing.
I just... It's like... They hate people for how they look, how they sound. They don't like them because of their religion. They don't like them because of their sexual orientation. That's their own business. I don't understand their hatred for... I'm not against the Bible, I'm just not religious. I'm like, alright, fine, you're religious. I'm not going to preach to you about another religion, or, you know, I'm not going to tell you, abandon your religion right now, I'm against it. That would be so dumb. It's like, you're free to believe whatever you want to believe. You're free to look however you want to look like, without hating others. It's just... Yeah, discrimination period is just dumb. Yeah, see, that's what people should be like now. They should say like, oh, you're Muslim. Oh, that's interesting. How does it go in your religion? Oh, you're Christian. Oh, interesting.
Talk. You've never looked better.
Instead of saying like, hey, we've got this, you've got that, interesting. It's always like, how dare you not like what I like?
Too late to join up again. Be loyal this time.
Well,
Promise.
ask Aztamo for forgiveness. Well, there are really negative points about any type of, you know, religion, culture. Not everything is bad, but not everything is good. The thing is, we need to work together to figure things out, like how we can live together instead of killing each other because we hate each other just because. You've got different opinions, you've got different beliefs. You need to sit down and talk about it without, you know, tearing your lungs out. Say, hey, I disagree about how you do things. Like, alright, that's fair. Hi Jake, how you doing? I'm making a backup of this new hunter we got, by the way. But yeah, like I said, politics, religion is just one way to really incite people to kill each other for, the sake of the old ways. It's just dumb.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
But yeah, it's not about how the religions are founded. They are about how people manipulated and they are using it for their own ends to turn people against each other. Like, hey, we hate them. Why? Because they don't believe the same way we do. Oh.
I am here! I am ready!
But yeah,
Where are you?
we all know there are things that we should, change about religion, politics, but there's certain stones that people don't want to change.
You
So
are
that,
not threat. You are nuisance. Like fly.
yeah.
I swat. Get him off.
I had this person once who just yelled at me, like saying, "Oh, you're going to hell because you don't believe." Like, oh, that's nice.
Take down man. Go.
But yeah, it's just, like I said, people can do whatever they want with their lives as long as it's not, ruining others. You eat what you want, you drink what you want, you can wear whatever you want without people forcing you. When I was playing, I got ambushed by 2 orcs in Betrayal. Oh, so that's what's it called again? I forgot the word. But yeah, you've got a bunch of followers who just turn on you randomly.
Man, Phil, you fight
Rebellion,
well,
yeah.
till I enter into it.
We've got a Slayer Archer, so let's just say no to this guy. Honestly, it's just not worth wasting your time with people who hate you just because. It's like, we should be allowed to just say, I believe in this, or I just don't believe, and you move on with your life. Oh, you look different than me. Why is that? Curiosity leads to acceptance. If you choose to distance yourself from others, you're always going to turn fear, ignorance into a hatred. And that's just what's really taking us down.
Who summons me? Who would face me? You show self! Filth boy! Now you see how foolish to make threat. You see this, but soon you see nothing.
I think it's mostly how you live your life. You live your life a certain way, and you coexist with the others, and that's all that matters. If you're like just dedicating yourself to ruin the lives of others because they disagree, yeah, that's just low.
Target! Mass! Straight down, man! Straight go! No good against Too late to join up again. Be loyal this time. Promise. Scream for me,
Anyway, I'm going to hell because I did something that I don't regret. Well, like I said, we all live our lives. And our morals basically was going to make the earth go round. Wow. Oh. He's a bit late to the party, but something that you wish to just to simply disappear. Ah, you have no idea. You have no idea. Yeah, the armor usually has a full outfit and looks good. Yeah, like I said, I've been through dark times where, you know, and there are other times where I'm just so tired that, you know, if the Earth was to blow up instantly, I would be fine with it. As long as there's no suffering, it just ends. But as long as we're here, might as well just try to have fun. What helped you out of your dark times? Having people to talk to who can, you know, listen instead of, you know, brushing it out like, get over it. I remember
Have been cleansed by fire,
when
but Mordor is not yet
I
yours.
had to, you know, stay awake for days just to try to go through school. And I really end up in a panic state when my father was like, just keep going. Like, just to show you how
Astarmo is
indifferent
not
he
far.
was. It was like, oh, great, nobody cares. So whenever I was in a taxi driving to the place, I just wanted to unbuckle my belt and
I am ready.
get out of the
Where are
car
you?
as it was rolling by traffic. So yeah, I just wanted to end it, but I kept pushing because others, you know, cared about me.
Talion! Now you see how foolish to make threat. You see this, but soon you see nothing.
Who's a piece of Shrek? The latest orc? Well, we've all been dark times. It all depends on who's around. Well, we always have family members who are basically letting us down. My father was a drunk. Well, he was. He still is. I just don't know. I just don't get any news from him. And my sister is basically the same, but a different kind of, you know, nasty individual. So just cut ties with people who are toxic in your life and you'll feel much better. Like I said, we've all got people that we just should really cut ties with. And the day my sister just decided to just not talk to me again, I felt relief. My father's just cut ties. Good.
Now that you've got all those flips and twirls out of your system, what say we have a real fight?
And the skull grinder kinda looks basic. Can we just re-roll and move on from this guy, because I don't really care about this one. Well, it kinda happened that we get golems and skull grinders. But like I said, they're just basic. Yeah, we reroll. Well, the problem disappears when you realize that you're not missing
Zog and
them.
his acolytes have been cleansed by fire.
As soon as somebody you're supposed to care about just disappear from your life completely, and you don't think about them like, oh, what would I say if they were here? Like, it's a weight off your shoulder, because you also can freely choose who your family is. For me, it has always been my mother, because, you know, like me, she always had the same interest in video games. I was a kid, she was playing
is not far.
Indiana Jones on the PC. I would just go and watch her play on the PC. And I grew up, you know,
Who
just
summons
playing
me?
video games ever since.
Who would face me? You show self!
Do you raid forts or no? I usually have no interest in raiding forts, and that's not something that's going to happen. How old are you? I'm 31. I still got a mother, believe it or not.
You think you threaten me? You are not threat.
Yeah.
You are nuisance. Like fly. I swat.
And like me, she knows how it is to have a terrible father and brother and sisters who really let you down. So we've basically got only each other. We play video games, and she tells me how she did with the Elden Ring parts, Dark Souls. Yes, I'm old. Thank you for noticing. She ever watches your stream? Sometimes. One stream with your mother. If we ever feel like playing Elden Ring, sure. Right now she's playing the modded version, randomizer for Elden Ring.
Take down man! Take down!
The only game my father ever played was Wii Sport. More specifically, golf on Wii Sport. My sister was different. She was always trying to belittle you no matter what you did. Oh, you can't play Dark Souls 2? Well, you suck. Alright then.
Hey! Nice moves, but don't get a big head. In fact, let's try you with no head at all.
Oh, no, he's a cargo rider, but you banned no. Alright, I guess. You want me to recruit this guy? Yes or no? Because you don't want me to say no to him because of the cargo, but do you want me to reroll or what? I think that people playing Souls games with their parents is a somewhat popular genre. I honestly don't know about it, but maybe. Yeah. But yeah, Dynamic is the one who banned this, or was it banned rerolls on cargo riders? Oh, so you want me to keep him? Yeah, fine. Like I said, I'm just going to put him in the reject folder.
Too late to join up again. Be loyal this time. Promise.
Okay, everybody, let's just say thank you to Dynamic Star for keeping this driver around. That's not Coke, that's iced tea. Oh, he's not terrified. But yeah, I used to, as a kid, enjoy drinking sodas, but as I grew older, I'd rather just drink something that, you know, quenches this thirst. Never really had much of a taste for sugar, so when something is really hitting the spot, that's nice. I drink water more often if the water didn't taste bad here, so. Oh, thank you for the follow, Jake. As a kid, I liked juice. Now that I'm older, I prefer fentanyl. Here, folder of rejects. Alright, let's get back to it. Well, I suspect you don't. But even then, I don't judge people who are doing whatever they want with their lives. It's just a meme here in Latin America. Oh, I don't really follow memes. But she usually sends me memes. And I'm like, alright. I don't get it, but alright.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Mostly memes about TF2 or some games. Because when the USA police trying to take you back to your country, so you hit the fent pose. Well, I'm never going to visit the US, especially in these dark times, because I've got so much posts, you know, talking against Trump. They would just send me to the concentration camp.
Dead boy! Now you see how foolish to make threat. You see this, but soon you see nothing.
They're like, what? You're Canadian and you're talking against Trump? To El Salvador with you. Alright.
Get him off! Man off! Oh, man!
Yeah. Oh. Moving to Canada. Well. Hopefully you find a good place. In the north of Canada, it's cheaper. It's a bit colder than here, but it's cheaper and it's nice.
Take down man! Go!
Thank you, Baltica. Something I once saw recently was some guy calling us Canadians snow Mexicans. It just shows how ignorant racists are.
Your speed, your power, your strength, it's almost enough to impress.
Let's say no to this archer, shall we? Considering that Trump threatened to annex Canada, I don't think Trump soldiers can play that. You can't. Oh, they'll always find a reason to criticize anyone who's not, you know, part of the cult.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet
And
yours.
even worse, he's an humiliator. Well, he's got the worst humiliation by me. Rejection. He's not going to be in the folders. Not even in the reject folder.
Ostarmo is not far.
Who summons me? Who would face me? You show self!
Aren't you tired of me killing you?
Filth boy! You think you threaten me? You are not threat. You are nuisance. Like fly. I swat.
The only thing that I envy of the USA is the quantity of baddies and walkers and ties. Alright, have a good one, Jake. Have a good rest. Careful, what do you wish for? One reload, Alstam will gain sentence and he won't let you farm it anymore. It's like, no! I'm not even going to participate to this mission. I'm out! And it just ends the mission right there. And you can't find him anywhere on the map. What do you think about face stats? Honestly, I have nothing against people having tattoos on their bodies. I mean, it's your body. I'm fine with that.
Yummy! Enough of your flips and twirls, Tuck. It's time you took on a real challenge.
Or he's just gonna permanent rage himself. Yeah, that would be bad.
This is for you.
No more you! And Dynamic, the other guy is just saying yummy.
Be glory, no good against me. You stop that. Okay. Man on.
Do you generally find tattoos attractive or unattractive? Honestly, depending on tattoos, they can be pretty attractive. Depends, you know, if you've got good tastes on tattoos. I'm all for people doing whatever they want with their bodies. I mean, a girl with face tats, you know she will... Well, I'm not really looking to be in any kind of relationships right now, so that's not really going to be a problem for me. But even if I do say so myself, I think I'm a pretty good listener, so I can figure out if somebody's made for me or not. So I'm like, you've got too many issues for me to connect. You know, you don't want to get burned in a relationship because it's a teamwork. If one of the couple plays the victim, then it's just not a relationship that's going anywhere. All in for people doing whatever they want with their bodies, but then you reject archers turning into slayers and ambushing you. Yeah, double standards. When do I send my resume? What resume? I'm not hiring. I'm not even paid myself. I'm streaming on my own time. When I'm interested in what? Like I said, I'm not hiring. I don't have, you know, a salary myself for the streams.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Well, Dynamic, you're the one who said that, you know, archers, slayers were a girl, and I said no. But yeah, seriously, archer slayers are just useless. It's true, but we can't say the same thing about stupid men.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor
Stupid
is not yet yours.
can be anywhere. and anyone. How come whenever I... Never mind. I need to change something because it keeps dropping me in this save for some reason. Alright, let's get back in it. No, I am saying when you're saying that there are a lot of stupid women in the world, well, there are lots of stupid men as well. Stupidity has no preferences with sex or, you know, gender, whatever. It's everywhere.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire.
Let's not,
but
Baltica,
Mordor
let's
is
not.
yet yours.
Like I said, I'm not looking for, you know, a relationship, and I have nothing to contribute to a relationship. I'd prefer, you know, to just
Oztarmo is
be
not
alone.
far.
Because alone I can sleep until 10 AM. Nobody's waiting for me, you know. Right now I always have to wake up to walk the dog, but you know what I mean.
Where are you?
In a relationship, unless you're really committed to one person, and yeah, you need to be happy first before, you know, looking for a relationship, because it's going to be a pretty, you know, disappointing relationship. Because people who have, you know, no love from themselves are hardly having any for a partner. And they always have to be the victim. And it's always going to be a, oh, poor you in the relationship. It's not going to be a, hey, let's have some fun. We both enjoyed this and that. If you've got the main character in a relationship, it's not going to work. It's a teamwork. You support each other through hard times. Why not love yourself? Well, you know, we all got our problems.
Ranger! Sure, you can slaughter this lot. But now you've got a real...
Oh, we've got the second armor. Well, we've got one already. As I just mentioned. We don't need a second. Plus, I don't like the fact that he's got a beard like this under his helmet. Just, you know. I'm not, Baltica. I am not. You know. I got it. Yes, I laughed because, you know.
Close your eyes.
I am human.
Zog and his
Well, like I
acolytes have
said,
been
I
cleansed by
appreciate it
fire,
that people think I'm
but
a good
Mordor
guy.
is not yet yours.
But like I said, I don't feel myself like I would be a good match to anyone, so I'm not really looking for relationships. Yes, I find people attractive. No, I'm not looking for a person really to take me as a burden or, you know, try to make me feel like I'm part of a team. I just don't feel like it. I would be mostly just feeling awkward more than anything.
Tarmo is not far.
The only thing about me would be, hey, let's just relax, watch a movie and play video games. Nobody wants that.
Who summons me?
You got any black
Who
girls
would face
before?
me?
Actually
You
had
yourself.
one.
Dead man! You think you threaten me? You are not threat. You are nuisance. Like fly. I swat.
But yeah, like I said, because you find people attractive doesn't mean that you really need to be with someone. Don't date Hello Kitty. Good. I don't even want to know what you're trying to talk about. Sounds weird. A fine line and also not.
You maggot! Woo! You're really piling up the corpses. Allow me to add one. Kill everything for the master.
Man-eater? I don't think. I don't know about you. Are we going to look into this person? They look cute, but hey, they are monsters. Well, cute or not, it doesn't change the fact that a relationship is about both partners. If you have one character who's the main character, one of the two is a main character, the other one's always going to offer the love without, you know, really getting anything in return. So there's no point in that. Anyway, let's get back to serious stuff. Does he have a see? I don't know. Does he say yummy?
Rain of blood! On your doom!
We'll see.
Really gets to you I betrayed you. Worth it just for that.
You're not taking my arm!
The dream couple is the one who hugs you while you cry in the night. Yeah, that sounds nice. Still doesn't change the fact that when you don't really see yourself worthy, you're not really going to enjoy the hugs as much.
We'll share your meat for supper.
It doesn't sound like this guy has a unique war cry, so what do you think? Should I just leave him around, or...?
I shall wear your guts as a trophy, Ray. Meat for the slaughter.
Yeah, pissed him off. So he's enraged by brutality, I think, and probably fearless too. I mean, I get your point about your relationship. It just seems like you kinda tied the idea of being worthy of loving yourself with the idea of being in a relationship. Yeah, like I said, it's difficult to, you know, show to someone that you care about them when you don't feel like you're the one made to make them happy. I mean, sure, I'll save this guy in the folder. Well, like I said, I'm not really feeling myself on the market, so that's not likely to happen. It's not a thought anyway. But yeah, still appreciate your concern. Oh, in 4 minutes the stream will end, so we'll see who we get in the end.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Ah, yeah, you know. I'm such a toxic person that I just, you know, got a person for each day. Yeah. You're like, oh no, Monday. I guess I've got to deal with Jessica now.
Tarmo is not far.
Who summons me? Who would face me? You show self! Filth boy! You think you threaten me? You are not threat. You are nuisance. Like fly. I swat.
Yeah. So, who's taking bets or making bets on who's the next spawn?
Take down man! Take go!
No, bets. Bets on the new title. Never mind. So what do you think? Do you think a queen-size bed is going to spawn? A regular-size bed.
I like gore as much as the next Uruk, so it's almost a shame to break this up. Almost.
Alright. We had a crib, basically, who spawned. Lots of machines spawned. Yeah, indeed. And this one is just not for us. So the stream will end now. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Is he creep me? A crib. But whatever. Take care. Thank you for streaming.